Investors, are you stressing that you're not going to time the market perfectly with your purchase or the sale of your investment property? Well, relax. I got your back. That's what this video is here for. We're going to be covering the investment market, multifamily properties right here in the capital region. So you guys time that market perfectly and you're making an educated purchase and you're getting top dollar for when you're selling your home right here. My name is Chris McMahon. I'm a local real estate agent here in the capital region. Also been an investor for over 20 years now. Bought my first multifamily years ago, and I've owned rental property ever since. Also, I've been in the fix and flip market as well. So I'm coming with some experience that we got on this right here. But if you got questions, my information is below. Call or text that number. I'd be more than happy to help you evaluate your next property to purchase, or even take a look at and give you a valuation of your investment property that you're possibly looking to sell. Free, no obligation. I'm here to help and answer your questions. So my contact information is down there. But let's get right into this. We're going to break this down by county. And again, if you're new, just so you know, I do a broad overview of things right here so you can kind of get an idea what's going on. If you're in a specific area, let's just say you're in Albany or something like that, and you really want to know, you're in Glens Falls. Hey, I really need to know this specific area. What does it break down? I can do that for you, but you just got to reach out to me. Again, my contact information is below. Reach out to me. Let me know what area you're looking at so I can do that and get those numbers and get it out for you. All right, so here we go. We're going to kind of share my screen here, and we're going to go over some of the stuff that we got going on here. Let's first let's break this down right here. Whoop, shrink that down. Perfect. Okay, we're starting in Saratoga County. Right here, this triangle. All right, goes this bar. We got a buyer's market, a balanced market, our triangle right here. So it has been slowly kind of going to this balanced market here from what I can see over the last months. But coming to the key things that we want to take away from this page right here. Months of inventory is up 16%, 3.3 months of inventory. We also got list to sold prices going at 98.2%, which is actually an increase from the previous months of 2.76%. Median days on RPI is 24 days, and the median sales price we're looking at is $300,000 for a home. So medium estimated property value. So we're looking at 329, which over the last month that dropped 2.7%, but we're seeing a 2.5% change over the 12-month range. So it has gone up. Let's break this down and take a look at this as a year. All right. So here's what we got for the year. This right here is our New York State average, way up here, almost touching into the millions, over 900,000. So we got what, 939,000. This yellow line right here is the U.S. average. The U.S. average is still higher than Saratoga County, although it did kind of switch back here in August over the summer. Saratoga did creep up over the top of that, but it didn't right here. It's at 375 for the national average, and right now the Saratoga County average is 329. All right, for a purchase. So rents are very healthy in Saratoga County. As you can see, purchasing property in Saratoga County is below not only the state average, but it's also below the national average. So because of that, I believe this area is a very good value. All right, and we see this trend throughout the capital region, which is why I think the capital region is an excellent value if you're an out-of-state investor and you're looking for a place where your dollar is going to go farther and you're going to get high-quality rents. This is a perfect spot for you. So, and I've worked with out-of-state investors, and a number of times I've been able to successfully help them purchase their properties, do video tours with them right there, and I have got connections with contractors, lawyers, everything that we need in this area that I can introduce you to. So reach out, get a hold of me if you want to have that conversation, and I can assist you with that. But now we're coming down here, new listings. So we got 18 new listings, which is an increase. So we got this right here. That's all time. Let's just kind of go take it a year. From February right here, the median list price did go up, but I want to look at the number of properties. Okay, number of properties in Saratoga over the last year. As we can see, all right, it spiked right here back in January. It dropped in February, but we're back up again in April. It's kind of creeping its way up over the last couple months. Got almost $10 million worth of volume in the area. And this is a very broad number. I'm going to show this to you on each of the areas that we're going to cover here, but just so you know, I throw it out to you. is to give you a quick estimate of maybe it's going to not. But really, the best way to do it is to get a hold of me so we can kind of work on putting something together. But $166 a square foot in general. Okay. So if you take Pleasant County, that'll give you a broad idea of what the valuation of the property might be. So now we come on over here and we're looking at active listings. Active listings is up 11% from the last month. Let's take a look at how this has been going. So we saw a drop right down here and it's kind of run flatline, but it's still up 11% for last month. Days on the market is 42. We got $17.5 million of volume in active listings. And we got median list price at about $370 for active listings. Now, we're going to go pending listings. How many pendings did we have? Right now, it's in the pending listings, at least the median list price is about $290. 14 of them right now, which we see that trending down a little over 17.5%. Bringing it here, we see this. It kind of came up and it's gone down the last couple months. All right. But we got a little over $4 million in pending right now in Saratoga County. Now we're coming down sold listings. So we had 9 sold listings, which is an increase at about 300,000. 24 days on the market, and we got about a little over $2.5 million in volume as far as the number of sold listings for the month of April. And the list sold price was at 98.22%. So we were seeing here for the last year, the median sales price, it kind of came up. It did kind of come up a little bit as we see that 1.7% as it kind of came up right there. And months of inventory or supply, we got jumped 16.2%. It's down 92.5% over the last 12-month change. You can see there was a dip in the price and dip in that month of supply right here as it came down. All right. So that is Saratoga County. We're going to go up here. We're going to check out Albany County, New York next. Albany County, New York. There we go. All right. So as you see that triangle just jumped to the left. Not quite as much as this, or more deeper into the seller's market than we saw in Saratoga County. 2.3 months of inventory, 90% list of sales or sold to list price. We got 24 days on the market, and the median sold price is floating right around 250 for Albany County. So again, here's that trend. Okay. This is very, very similar, other than in Saratoga County back in August over here. It did kind of flip-flop slightly, and it's a little bit closer, but still the same idea. All right. Median estimated value is about $293. It's up 1.5% since last month. It's up 6.9%, so almost 7%. There's the 12-month change as far as the median estimated property value. So property values are going up in Albany County quite a bit. New listings. We had 81 new listings, which jumped a little over 14% from previous month at $295 is the median list price. So that is up $222 a square foot. Again, that is the roundabout, easy, quick, way to do it. And they've got almost $37 million in volume in new listings up there. So they got a volume quite a bit higher right there than we saw in Saratoga. So more opportunity as far as the volume goes. So active listings, 127, which is up 1.6%. So that was a little bit of a jump. But we're looking at over $63 million in volume at $128 a square foot. So this one I like a little bit better, all right, because it does kind of incorporate all, not just the new listings, but all the active listings. So $128 a square foot. Days on the market is 43, so about a month and a half as far as days on the market. And we're looking at $315 for the median list price. Pending was 156 last month, which was up 12% at $109. That was $41 million worth of volume in Albany County, and about $260 is the median list price in Albany. And the solds, we have 38 solds, up 5.6% at $9.5 million of volume that we saw go through there, and 97.03 sold the list price. So getting 97% of the list price right there at about $250, a little under $250 for the median sold price. The months of inventory, we got 2 1/3 month of inventory. Last month's change, that's up 2.2%, but it's down 92.9% over the 12-month change. So quite a bit of a dip right there. So Albany, now we're going to go over and we're going to check out Warren County. Warren County, New York. Ooh, here we go. There we go. That triangle is roughly the same as it was in Albany. They don't have a lot going here. So there's no sold to list price, no medium days on the market, no median sold price right here, but they have a little over 2 months of inventory. What is that telling me? It's telling me that probably there wasn't enough transactions in this area to really kind of give us a good number, which is why we're not seeing it on here. So they had 241 estimated value. It's up 3%. We don't know what it was up from the previous month, but it was up 3% over the 12-month change. This, very similar to what we've seen. Talked about that already, but that gives you the idea. New listings. So we had 12 new listings, which is up 50%. They had 6 the month before that. We got $5 million in volume in new listings at 292. Coming down here, active listings 14, which is up 55.6. So it's up over 50%. I know 14 doesn't sound like that, and it's not really a lot. But the point is we're seeing that trend going upward. So if this is an area that you're looking at, there are more options coming out there. Not a ton of options, which is why you want to get a hold of me, because I can give you a roadmap of what you need to do. Get yourself prepared, ready to go. You've got your financing in order. You got your search criteria in order. When these properties are coming out, they're really going to hit what you're looking for. That's your investment strategy, which your strategy is very important as well, too. If you're not quite sure what you want to do, we can talk about that and kind of get an investment strategy put together for you to get in there. But you want to have all that in order to get in there and being in there and making a qualified offer and getting that offer accepted. So we got $7.5 million of volume for active listings on that one. And medium dropped 3% at 392. Pendings, we got 13, which is up 62%. Almost $4 million of volume at about 250 for the median list price. And sold, we only had one sale for that month, which is why we're not seeing any real information there. Like I said, 2.3 months of inventory, which is up 54%, down 98.3% for the year change. And the last area, we're going to kind of get through this. Schenctady, New York. Let's see what we got in Schenctady, okay? This is going to take a second, apparently. Okay, so that triangle is about the same. List is sold a little over 100%. Just over 2 months of inventory. Days on RPR, or days on the market, down 50% to 10 days. That's pretty quick. Selling fast right there. Medium estimated property value, 250, which is down 8%, but up 3.7 for the 12-month change. Again, no real change right here as we're coming down under $11 million. We've got, these are our new listings, which is up 22%, 39 new listings at about 263 and $10.5 million of volume. Active listings, we've got $14 million of active listings right now. They're actually down. It's down 17%. For active listings, but the median list price is up at about 290. That's up 3.5% right there. Pending listings, 69, up 30%. We got $17.5 million in pending listings in the month of April, with 250 as a median list price. And the number of sold listings, 17. They got over 100% in general, 100.37. So that's up 3.4%. About $4 million of total volume as far as our sold listings on that month. And the months of inventory, again, we're a little over two months, which dropped 20% from the previous month and down 96% from the 12-month change right there. So that right there is our investment market report. And again, if you got an area you're looking in, let me know. I can do a specific report and break it right down in there. Whether you're buying or selling in that area, I can get you those numbers and kind of run through it. So you got a better idea of what you're looking for. My contact information is below. Call or text that number. That's the best way to get a hold of me to get that information. And also, if you like the video, you find some value of it, I got videos come out all the time, not only for investing, but for single-family homes, as well as just areas and everything in the capital region in general. So subscribe to the channel so you're getting that information when that is coming out. All right, folks, we'll see you guys on the next video.